Yo, what's up, guys? Back here on this channel. So right now I'm waiting for an upload. Not an upload, but I'm kind of like exporting my video and I have some time to kill, so might as well make a video, right? Guys, I've been in Japan almost 4 years, man. Almost 4 years. And am I tired of Japan? Am I tired of Japan? Honestly, man, there are some things that I've gotten used to here, being in this country. A lot of things that I got used to. Things don't seem to like give me a shock anymore. Culture shock? No, not really. I would say that I'm not tired of Japan. Honestly, man, come on, man. Japan is such a great country, man. There's so much things to do here. There's a lot of things to learn. Culture, language, and just finding ways to have fun. Finding ways to have fun. Work hard, study hard. There's like a lot of places where you can grow as a person here in Japan. It's my opinion. As a guy, as a guy in my 30s, I still find myself looking for ways to improve in communication and being smarter, and now I'm like looking for more serious work. I've gotten like really good career opportunities here in Japan, and honestly, like I like it's been a fucking ride, man. It's been so much fun being here and learning everything that's it takes some time to like learn like the language and like the customs and like look for opportunities, look for friends, and all that stuff takes a lot of time. But honestly, like I've been here, I put in time and effort into like learning, working hard, and I've been granted opportunities that I probably would have never gotten back in the States or whatever. And I'm still searching for these opportunities because I'm still like in this growing mindset. um, Life in Japan isn't as hard as it was when I first got here. For the first year, it's not that it was hard, but there were a lot of things that felt incomplete. Like I didn't have any friends. I didn't understand the people at my job, my work. So it was like it did feel a little bit isolated. But now I have communities that I'm part of. I've made a lot of good relationships, and honestly, like I've done a lot of work. I've been given some work opportunities, and honestly, like it's been such a great experience so far. 4 years, almost 4 years, and I think in 2 months I made 4 years. 4 years in, and I'm like I've experienced so much, man. I'm like super grateful for it, and I'm still like excited about what can come. Right now, I'm like in an ultimatum state where I have to like decide whether I want to stay in this part of town. So like I might have to move, but I might not. I don't know. Right now I'm in a thinking state. Yeah, but things are moving right now, and right now I have like some days off. So I took a trip to Hong Kong and Taiwan. That was a great experience, and I was only able to do that because I saved some money up thanks to some work that paid very well. And so I took a trip. I was like, yo, man, I haven't traveled in like 3, 4 years, and like, yo, I have to go travel, man. I gotta feed the fire in my soul, right? So yeah, I did that. And now I'm back here in Japan, and I'm like in a thinking state, like how do I continue growing? How do I develop better as a person? What can I do? So right now I'm like in that thinking state, and like sometimes it could be a little hard being in crossroads of life. Not that it's not really like big decisions that I have to make right now, but I'm always like every 6 months something always comes up where I'm like, yo, do I have to go back to the States? Should I stay here in Japan? Should I go to a different country, experience something else? And I'm like, yo, I called my friend up the other day, and I handed him this my dilemma, and he's like, yo, bro, if you go to a new place, you're gonna have to start from zero again, and that's it. That's gonna take up a lot of your time. So I was like, I was thinking like, yo, that's kind of right. I do get a new experience. However, I do start from zero. Not that that's a bad thing, because starting from zero, I mean, I've got skills already. I've got things under my belt. I know how to do a lot of things and have some experiences. So I'm not technically starting from zero. However, I do understand what he's saying, where like I have to make new relationships from the start, and that takes time as well. I need to have people trust me in order for me to do certain stuff, and that also takes time. So I'm like, man, I already got those relationships here in Japan, and is it worth doing that all over again in a different part of the world, right? I know the language too, to a certain point. Not It's not perfect, but I know some Japanese now. My English is good. I know some Spanish, and yeah, man, I know Japan pretty well. Oh yeah, my bad, guys. I know Japan pretty well, man. I've taken clients from here to there, like Kyoto and Osaka, and just like doing that. So like I kind of got used to like traveling around Japan and stuff. So I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But honestly, being here in Japan, it's awesome. For anybody that's like thinking about coming here, man, you guys should come here, man. This place is amazing. You just gotta put in a lot of effort. You gotta put in a lot of effort from your part and trying to get used to the customs, like the traditions here, like you know, Japanese people behave a certain different type of way. There are rules that you should follow. You should know when to, if you want to break them, you should know when to break them. But for the most part, I think it's good to understand the rules and like know the language, learn the language, put a little bit of effort into it because it'll help you in the long run, especially if you're planning on living here long term. If it's short term, it's like you don't really need it, but yeah. If you have skills, bring those skills over to Japan. Make some money, have a good experience while being here. Try not to work for the Japanese yen. Try to work for European. What is this? The euro, or like the euro, and what is the pound, or the U.S. dollar, because it'll go a long way if you're here in Japan working for a company that's from overseas. Not a Japanese yen is gonna. It's not great. It's not great at all. But yeah, man, if you're trying to come to Japan, man, do it. Don't think about it too much. Just like get the preparation done. And yeah, man, once you get here, you'll figure things out. I know for sure. I mean, that's how it happened to me. I just kind of figured things out on the fly. It worked out for the best. And it's all about just taking that first step, making that big jump or whatever. I know sometimes it's scary, but it's worth it. Even if it's not Japan, go to a different country, man. It's definitely worth it. Just try things out, experience a new way of life. It's all worth it. I recommend it if you're traveling, if you're like moving to a new city, moving to a new country, man. Make those jumps, especially if you're young, if you're 20s, 30s. It doesn't matter that what age, 40s, 50s. Probably like when I'm 50 or 60, I'll probably go to another city, maybe go to Italy and just chill for a bit and stuff like that. Yeah, but anyways, all right, guys, I'm gonna close out with that. It's just a small video right now. That's it. I hope my export finished. So, deuces. Bye.